Hello, everyone. I kind of wanted to talk about the Suiika model. Suiika model? I don't know. I don't know how to say her name, so I hope I'm saying it right. But yeah, look at this absolutely freaking beautiful, gorgeous model. Okay? Um to my knowledge, does she have it in her profile? I don't know. To my knowledge, I seen someone say that Suiika is someone who like rigged and perhaps even drew one of Iron Mouse's models. Um, and she just the other day posted this model finally on Coffee and VGen for literally only, what is it, $120 USD? So extremely cheap, very affordable. And it's gorgeous. And I seen this model posted and I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god, I kind of really want it so bad." But I do. I have my own Live2D model in the works. So I feel like it would be kind of like redundant to get it. So I haven't. I haven't yet. Perhaps one day I will, but we'll see. But yeah, so like I seen this posted and I was like, "Holy shit, like this is awesome. This is this is freaking awesome for, people who are starting out um and don't have the thousands of dollars that a model like this would normally cost." Like, and Suika said she worked for it on it for like over a year. Okay. So a model like this would be worth a lot. I'm so sorry. Like, it's kind of out of the screen. But I'm just showing off some customizations that people have done with the model. Because I think it's like, I've seen a lot of people being like, "Oh, everyone just has the same kind of model now and it's going to be overrated and this and that." And I mean, kind of true, but at the same time, I think I think they can be made to look different enough that it really doesn't matter. And I kind of wish that I had known stuff like this existed when I was starting out. I didn't know. I didn't know. But if I knew, I would have 110% got one. Like, there's just so many different customizations of the model. And I was like, "Damn, man. This is freaking awesome. This is awesome." Ooh. Oh my gosh. I really like this one. It's just such a beautiful model. Okay? And so I seen it posted and I was like, "Oh wow. She should be so proud of herself." And like, she worked so hard to do this for over a year to give to the public for like pennies compared to what it would actually be worth. And yeah. So then I wake up the next morning. Then I wake up the next morning and I see her like apologizing. Or I think the first thing I seen was people saying, "Oh, Suiika, make sure you take a break, make sure you get some rest, make sure you do this and that." And I was like, "Oh boy, yeah, I didn't think of that. She's probably getting 5 million DMs right now of people being like, "Oh, I have this problem with it right now and how do you fix this or how do you do this and blah 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 whatever." So, of course I go to her page and she's addressing that. She's like, "Oh, I'm getting like overwhelmed with DMs and this and that." So I opened a Discord, which I thought was a brilliant idea. Um and I'm like, "Okay, hopefully the Discord will help her and stuff." And, you know, people can help each other out in the Discord with any technical difficulties so that Suiika isn't overwhelmed. So, you know, there was that. And I was like, okay, you know, it's still going awesome. You know, she's probably making a lot of money. Like, obviously, maybe not as much as she could have if she, like, priced it more close to what it's worth. But, you know, I think it was really good that she wanted to do this to provide an affordable model with her skill set. And so then it was like like later that day or something, maybe even the next day, and I just did not understand what was happening. Because all of a sudden, I see her posting that she's like, people are giving her so much hate. Like, all of a sudden, she's just getting so much hate and complaining and being called, like, a racist or what the frig ever. Whatever the heck else other people are calling her. And I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, are you actually kidding me? What? Like, I'm sorry. If the model just doesn't have what you want or need, well, then just don't freaking use it. Don't use it. Look for something else. Like, why did she spent a whole over a year working on this, and because she didn't have the skill set to do more inclusive hairstyles, you know, which she is saying right here, I feel the need to address this. The reason why there's no POC hairstyles on the model on release. I couldn't draw them to a certain level of quality that was possible for release. And she goes on to say, you know, that her plan was after the release to use the money that she earns from the model to add things that she didn't feel she had an appropriate skill set to do. So at that point, even if she had put inclusive hairstyles, then she would get the other end where people would complain, oh, they don't look as good. Of course, you're still racist because they don't look as good as the non-POC hairstyles. Like, come on. She works on this model for over a year and provides this for pennies compared to what it's valued at, from like compared to what it should be worth. And she's made to just feel like a complete piece of shit, all because of I don't know, like I'm all because of just something she didn't feel she possessed a skill set good enough for. Like, really? I don't understand. Oh, what about me? What about me? Like, I'm sorry. Not everyone possesses a skill set for the kind of art that literally everyone wants. Like, you can't make everyone happy. It is a beautiful model. She should be celebrating. Okay, she should be celebrating this release. And instead, she feels like a piece of shit. She's being called racist. She's, you know, she couldn't even, like, finish a stream that she had started. She had to end it early because people are just people just can't be grateful. I don't know. I don't know. People just can't be grateful. And then, sorry, and then I just seen this one. Like, she had to stop people from doing giveaways, even, because people were giving the files away inappropriately. I'm not really sure, like, what were they doing? Copying the files or something? I don't know. They weren't doing the giveaways properly. Yeah, so she had to put a stop to that. It's just like, I swear, people just love to try and do anything they can to ruin something good. There's no reason that Suiika shouldn't be celebrating this model right now. Celebrating her hard work, you know, how much everyone loves the model, or most people. um, and just like I can't wrap my head around making someone feel like such shit. Like, you didn't even give her time. She just released the model. You didn't even give her time to be like, a week later, like, hey, I've made such and such amount off this model, and now I'm gonna be commissioning other artists so that I can add more stuff. It's just instant hate. And I needed to speak my mind. I don't know. Literally, so upset. So upset. I'm sorry for the abrupt stream end. I decided to take some time off Twitter. I will keep doing tech support on Coffee and VGen and the model server. How can you sit there and know that she spent over a year working on this model and poured her heart and soul into it? Like, it's gorgeous. She put so much work into the model, and then people sit there and just shit all over it for things that could have been added later. I don't understand. But anyways, I think this model is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I am so sorry that Suiika has to deal with such crap. And I hope she doesn't like let it get to her too much. And that she is actually proud of what she's done, because it's gorgeous. And if you're a VTuber starting out and you are able to afford this, that's awesome. But anyways, yeah, that's all I want to talk about. See you guys later.